Elly, Wicks and James Vandermeer here to preview the 2016 Sky Racing Top Gun this Saturday night at the Meadows. It's going to be a huge race worth $215,000. This is one of the richest races on the greyhound racing calendar, James. And also, usually we see heats. How does this one work? Yeah,
the Top Gun's a little bit different, Elly. This is a hand-picked field by the Top Gun panel. They sit around a table, the Top Gun panel, and they decide the 8 finalists, I guess you could call them, to make up the field. And these 8 runners are all very, very elite greyhounds. 6 from Victoria, 1 from New South Wales, 1 representative from South Australia. What a Top Gun it's going to be. It's
going to be a big race. Let's have a look at the box draw and the tab odds. In box 1, Pantera Nera $4.50. In box 2, Aston Bolero $5.50. In box 3, Worm Burner $5.50. In 4, Aqua Cheetah $13. In 5, Let It Develop a Roughie at $51. In box 6, Zambora Brocky, the favourite, at $3.40. Box 7, Unlawful Entries $6.50. And in 8 is Dundee Osprey $5.50. The 2 reserves, Ritza Lenny and $1.40. Now, James, talk us through these greyhounds that have been selected.
Yeah, look, obviously, Elly, very, very fast greyhounds. There's no doubt about that. Now, the box draw, as you just went through, I think holds the key to the Top Gun. They're all smart greyhounds. They've all got ability, but there's one in these 8 that have drawn beautifully. Okay. And it's number 1, Pantera Nera. Drawn to get a lovely run, very fast beginner, can consistently break 5 seconds through the first mark at both city tracks. So I think he'll be going out leading the race from the inside. Now we move along to greyhound number 2, Aston Bolero. He's another who holds the key to the race. He's the Country Cup's king, I guess we could call him, of late, of course.
You do like Aston Bolero.
Yeah, I do. He won the Shepparton Cup last outing, but at the 500 metres, he's a concern. And what he does, Elly, at the 500 metres is he begins okay and then shifts up the track. Now, you add to that number 3, Worm Burner, the South Australian representative. He's a star in his own right, but he loves to get away from the rail. Now, approaching the first corner, I can see number 2, Aston Bolero, shifting up, 3 getting very wide, makes the race for Pantera Nera. But look, Elly, we add to that the likes of Let It Develop, Aqua Cheetah, and then the strength in the race out wide, Dundee Osprey, Unlawful Entry. They'll be coming with powerful runs. And what about Zambora Brocky? Now, here he is in the Horsham Cup, just absolutely blitzing his rivals. You add to that a Warrnambool Cup earlier in the year, and of course the Brisbane Winter Cup. It's been a massive 6 months for him as well, Elly.
Yes, now Zambora Brocky, as you said, is the favourite at $3.40. So will you be tipping him this week?
Yeah, look, I think he's a massive player. He'll make his presence felt. He's a class runner. I have the concern, though, his last 3 runs, he's been beaten all 3 times. Can he bounce back into Group 1 first up from a short let-up? We'll have to wait and see. But my selections for the Sky Racing Top Gun, I've gone 1, 8, 6 and 2. I said earlier, Pantera Nera, drawn to lead, drawn to get a beautiful run, and I think he's just going to run them ragged. For second, I've gone with 8, Dundee Osprey. If he can get round into the clear, he'll be a massive player. He'll be finishing it off with a head full of steam. Then going 6, Zambora Brocky, class runner in the race, there's no doubt about that. And 2, Aston Bolero, the Country Cup's king, of course, Shepparton Cup winner recently. He'll be going forward at the start, and he is drawn to get a good run under Worm Burner as well. So I've gone 1, 8, 6, 2.
Okay, there you go. Make sure you've written down all those selections. Now, my favourite part, as I always say,
yes,
if the punters had $20 to bet with, how can you help them turn it into something a whole lot more?
Well, Elly, I believe there's a massive jackpot happening on the first floor. Is that correct?
There is. The tab jackpot of $25,000.
Well, with a jackpot of $25,000 getting thrown in from the tab, we have to play the first 4, don't we? And I've gone a very, very wide first 4. My confidence isn't great. I probably sounded a bit keen on Pantera Nera. I'm not that confident. I think it's a really, really good race. I've gone 1, 6, 8 to win in a first 4. For second, numbers 1, 2, 6 and 8. For third, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And for fourth, we're going every runner bar number 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. $20. It's only just over 13%. And it's only a small percentage, Elly, but I think a small percentage of a big dividend could still be a juicy profit.
Absolutely. And I also would like to make mention that it's going to be the Group 2 Top Gun Stayers race on Saturday night as well.
Yes, it is indeed, Elly, and we've got some selections for that race. I've gone 3 on top, burn 1 down. He is the new big thing in staying racing. He'll bring people to the track. He's that good. He's that exciting. He'll beat number 4, who I've got for second, that being Come On Fantasy. 8, Miss Foxy Lee. She was gutsy in the Sydney Cup recently, and then we're throwing in another place getter from that race, Ring the Bell, to wind up in the top 4. 3, 4, 8, 5. It's going to be a big night of group racing. Add to that, of course, heats of the Group 1 Hume Cup as well.
It's going to be a huge night. For all the best form guides, you can head online to grv.org.au, and we'll see you at the Meadows this Saturday night.